What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the M Brothers podcast. We are your hosts. I am Christian, and as always,
Danny.
And it's good to be back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been a week.
Been a whole nice week. Fucking microphone malfunction right now.
Good?
Yeah, I don't know. Shit. It fucking just did it the same way. I just fucking God, fucking idiot. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways.
how was your week?
Week was good. Yeah. Trained every day. Well, not every day. Hit everything that I was supposed to hit. Meals have been pretty good. Haven't been weighing myself. Haven't been tracking.
You've been just trying to get back
Just
to
been trying to get back
eating?
to the routine of eating.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to start tracking, and I'm going to start tracking my weights, and I'm going to start taking pictures. Probably not every day.
Mhm.
Probably like twice a week.
Yeah.
Maybe twice a week. And then I'll be reporting all that stuff to Andy and see what he does. He's officially taken his test.
Do we know if he passed?
I don't know if he
He
passed.
just
or
said
not.
he took his test, and I'm like,
Did you pass?
Did you fucking pass?
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
hope he passed. He passed.
He
I'm
passed.
sure he
I'm gonna go with he
yeah,
passed.
I'm going with passed. And then we'll go from there. We are officially, what's today?
The 27th? 26th?
28th.
28th.
28th. So August, September, October. We're 3 months away, pretty much.
3 months away.
3 months and like 3 days.
Yeah.
So
How do you feel?
not ready.
Not ready?
Not ready.
Obviously not ready
Obviously
now.
not ready.
How do you think do you think you could push yourself another percentage?
Let me go back. I feel excited because I'm not ready, and I'm excited to put in the work.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to start tracking. I'm excited to start taking the pictures. I'm excited to start waking up and going on my walks in the morning.
I'm actually excited to start dieting again, like
Yeah.
old school dieting.
So it's going to be a challenge because it's only about 90-ish days. And I'm not going to reveal how much I'm trying to lose because I don't even want to put that number out there. But I'm trying to lose a significant amount.
Don't be a pussy.
And it's only 90 days, so I don't know.
You got it. Hey, if Rich Priano could blah, blah, you know who I'm talking about. If he could gain 30 pounds of muscle in 90 days, you could lose 45 pounds of fat in 90 days.
Roids.
And still 30 pounds of muscle.
I guess.
Eating 10 times it. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
All right, that's good.
I'm
That's
excited
good.
to go to start.
Yeah.
Should have started a long time ago, but
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I'm going to start taking steroids. I already got the cycle ready.
Cool.
It's a 30-day cycle.
I mean, you already got a kid, so what do you need your nuts
Exactly.
for?
So I'm just going to eject straight into the penis and just dick push-ups all day. No. All fucked up? No. Still going to be natural, like always. The week has been good. I've gone to I hit everything at the gym. If I go today, this will be my 4th day going. I'm going to go today. I've been risking sleep to
go.
to the gym, obviously with the kid and all. Like even last night, I went to the gym at 12 last night.
Damn.
And didn't get home, like 12:30, didn't get home till 2:30ish. I didn't go to sleep till 4:30 last night because the baby was up a little bit. And then she woke up at 7:30, so I've been up since 7:30.
Shit.
So yeah. So
You work tomorrow morning?
yes, sir.
Damn.
So, like I said, it's I'm risking sleep just to do this, and then like I said, I'm gonna go to the gym today at 9, risking sleep again.
Right.
But it's one of those. Like I said, I'm getting excited. I'm going back to my older ways of not listening to music.
Oh, listening to like the bodybuilding motivation type stuff?
Yeah. So I'm listening to those again. Listening to the greats, fucking C.T. Fletcher, Ronnie Coleman, Seth Rossi, and all them, Jake Cutler. And yeah, so that's really putting me in the state of fucking fire in my nuts. I'm gonna buy my entry. I think I'm gonna buy it this week or next week. I'm just kind of lazy with it right now. I'm gonna buy it in July, so I will buy my entry very soon.
So pretty much by like Tuesday, or how many days are in July? 30 or 31?
31, I think.
I don't know.
So like I said, I'll either buy it today or the end of this week or something.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be buying it, and like I said, I'm gonna start eating. I already cooked today. I'm gonna start eating clean, back to the old bodybuilding ways.
Yeah.
Of fucking chicken, rice, and broccoli. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, like I said.
I'm going back to my ground turkey.
Oh shit.
99.1. Which actually I love.
So are you gonna do carnivore
I'm not gonna do carnivore.
So you're just gonna go back to what you
go back to my
what did it last time you're gonna go back
much.
to? Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's why I said I'm just like I wanna try carnivore, but that shit a little expensive. And
that, and along with like, I don't know how my body's gonna react to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be trying stuff
while
I have a deadline.
Yeah. That's why I'm like 90 days. I'm like, you're saying 90 days. I'm like, I think I could really just hone in for 90 days of clean eating.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not skinny. I'm not fucking super fat, but just me eating clean will do so much fucking damage to my body. Not in a bad way.
Right.
So I'm like, once this start happening, that's it. After a month and a half, I'm going to be like a totally different 25 pounds down person.
Hopefully.
Because, dude, if you've seen how I've been eating,
before?
It's like just the last 2 months because of how she was with the pregnancy and then towards the end. It's like, dude, like I said, I gained like 12 pounds from the hospital, just being in the hospital room. And I'm like, and then kind of not, like I said, I'm going to the gym, but going back to the eating ways, it's like I was just eating. Did not give a fuck. If I wanted a beer, I drank.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take all that away and just, like I said, clean eating, a gallon and a half of water a day. And like I said, it's going to be some shit.
Like this weekend, I'm going to see Shits and Gigs, the podcast that I listen to. I'm going on Thursday.
Didn't you say you got the tickets for it?
I got a ticket for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I remember you telling me that. Yeah. Sorry.
It's funny how fast it's coming already.
Yeah.
Pause. So Thursday I'm gonna go do that. I'm taking a half day off of work. I think I'm gonna work from home that day. So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna go to the gym right after I get off of work. Try to get my steps in and everything like that because, I think there is a meet and greet. Remember, I think the last time I spoke about it, there wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But as they're announcing like we are doing one. Like 2 hours before the show, then the doors open and then the show starts or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to go there for that. And probably not eat anything while I'm over there because I don't want to risk
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have like one drink or something while I'm out there because
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta enjoy the show.
I understand.
And then Saturday is Alexis's party. She's throwing like a little party for her for the wedding and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over there. I'd like to say I'm gonna bring a meal with me. I'd like to say I'm gonna be that dedicated, but we'll see when that comes, and I will report back when we record on Sunday.
It's one of those. Let's see how much you want it.
Let's see how much I want it. It's only going to be a few hours, so I could also eat before and then just eat after,
Mm-hmm.
But I'll probably just have a meal with me in my bag just in case.
Yeah.
At least I'd like to say.
Let's see how much you want it.
I would.
This is where fucking Andy comes in and says, like, how bad do you
how
want
bad
it,
do we
bro?
want it?
You were already on stage before.
Yeah.
You already know how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know how it fucking feels, Andy. We're fucking lazy. That's what you understand.
But, so that's going to be the plan for this week. And we'll see how it goes moving forward. Before we get into the main topic of today's episode, was that it? Right?
Yeah, that was it.
Something kind of. So I obviously, as you know, I'm like trying to date and stuff, right?
Oh shit.
And I matched with this girl, of Asian descent or whatever, very pretty, and I just can't. It feels fake. Like, for some reason, I'm just super skeptical about this profile. I'm like, something about you just doesn't seem right. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm just like,
Nah, like you feel like it might be a setup
like
or
I'm
something?
not like a setup, but like a catfish situation or whatever.
Yeah. Why? Why do you say that now?
I don't know. I was looking through the pictures, and it all looks like the same person, but in a way, it doesn't. And not to sound racist, every time someone says that, it sounds racist.
All right. Well, he's
It's
gonna be
very
racist.
easy to find similar looking photos of a person when they're of that, you know?
Right.
So I'm like looking through the photos, looking for distinguishing features, and in one she's got a sleeve like on one part of her arm, and in the other photos you can't really see it. Now granted, that could be before, it could be the angle, it could be a lot of stuff, and I'm just looking at all these little things. I'm like, there's something about you that seems fake. And the response time is just too quick, in my opinion. Excuse me. Now there's nothing throwing it off like it's a like it's a bot.
I'm about to say, like, do you think it's like somebody just AI'd it?
I think I think the pictures are real, of a real person.
Yeah.
And I think there's a real person behind the messages, because they're not just sending out blanket statements or whatever, like, you know, bullshit or whatever.
Yeah.
They're asking questions and they're answering the questions that I'm having too, you know?
Yeah.
But something about it just seems so fake, and I'm just I don't know how the fuck to ask this person, like, look, I think you're fake. like I'm gonna need something.
So obviously you guys haven't met up.
No,
Have you guys talked about me?
This has been like 3 days.
Oh,
Like
okay.
this is very
Damn, this
recent.
is
like
recent.
very recent.
Okay. Well, then I guess wait
And
for that.
off the jump, I'm just like, don't think you're real.
Are you gonna try to continue it?
I don't
'Cause
know.
What if it is real and you're just
that's
like,
what I'm saying. So I'm gonna see where it goes. But this is gonna be one of those situations where if it comes to like hanging out, I'm gonna ask to FaceTime. I'm not meeting up with you until
no,
I see that you're a fucking real
yeah,
person.
Yeah.
Um.
I still would, if y'all do meet up, I would still
Oh, I'm coming strapped.
like strapped with an extra too and everything.
Did I tell you
extra
what I brought on my
mag.
last date?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna kidnap me. Shit.
Like they kidnapped me, they gonna remember. They fucked up.
But yeah, that was funny. I just thought that I'd
That's funny.
bring that up real quick
That's funny.
before we get into the main topic of today's episode.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you ready?
then, yeah. So let's get into the main topic.
Yeah. So today's episode, as you know, Deadpool came out,
Yes, Deadpool
this
and
Friday.
Wolverine.
or Thursday, whatever.
Yes.
Deadpool and Wolverine. We're gonna discuss it right now without spoilers, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna get into spoilery details.
We'll let you know when we're about to start doing all the spoilers. But for people who are on the edge of wanting to watch this or like don't know if they should watch it because superhero movies have not been that good, we all know.
Yeah.
Lately. My opinion, 10 out of 10 movie.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. It was that good of
Are
a
you
movie.
rating the movie or 10? Or are you just saying like 10 out of 10 experience with the movie?
10 out of 10 experience.
Okay.
I would watch it again in theaters.
Yeah.
If it comes out on regular DVD, Blu-ray, fucking 4K high def, and they're different cases, I'd buy them all.
You'd get the physical media for it.
Yes. I would give my money to fucking Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman.
Okay.
Like
I respect
that, it was that good of a movie. I think it was that good of a movie. The cameos that came with it, it was all good.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think If you were on the fence about watching it, I would say go watch it.
I'd give it a thumbs up. I would say go watch it if you're on the fence about it. I don't know if you've seen any of this, but I've been seeing a lot of people, like a lot of religious people, going online talking about that they went to go see it and they had to walk out because it felt too. Excuse me. They were like, "Oh, it felt so disrespectful to Christianity or this and that." I'm like, in what way? And I'm not diminishing what you thought of the movie. Like, if you felt that way, then you felt that way, and if you wanted to leave, that's your right to leave. But
Right.
I was just rewatching the first two, and in both movies, he makes references to him being God. He's like, "Oh, I'm God. I'm the Messiah. I'm this and that." I'm like, those jokes were already in the first two. If you're going to see the third one, you've probably seen the first two.
Right.
So what about the 3 jokes of him being Marvel's Jesus in this
That's a
movie?
spoiler, isn't
No, it's in the trailer.
it? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about that did got you so offended or hurt by it? I don't know. It's just something that I've been seeing online, and it's just been like, come on, like it's a Deadpool movie.
Really? People actually, man,
There's so
they
many.
just need to. I don't know. Oh, so okay. Well, I'm assuming they already don't care about the Deadpool thing because of what happened at the Olympics, right? Because you
Fill me
didn't see what happened at the Olympics.
No.
They had the Last Supper.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Now that.
No, but that's okay.
Yeah, to them apparently, because I don't see anybody talking about that. I saw a couple people talking about that, but
Couple. That's it. People are going
I've
after
seen a
fucking
lot more
Deadpool.
people talking about Deadpool than I am of that. But that's
Ain't
what my
that-
feed is right now,
that's
because like
yeah.
that's what I like. So I'm not gonna see a lot of the other stuff. But
I'm just saying.
that was fucking weird to me.
I'm like, that's okay with people?
That was fucking weird to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. There's a lot of shit on Olympics right now. I think we should cover that next week.
Yeah. Oh, anyways,
But,
that's just something I thought I'd bring up real
yeah.
quick. The movie's a thumbs up to me. Now I have seen it 3 times. Was that one yesterday with Chino and Monica?
Uh huh. God damn, you loser ass nigga.
So the first day I went on Thursday.
Loser ass nigga by himself.
I went by myself. I invited Junior, but he had a lot of schoolwork to do or whatever. So I was like, I'm going by myself. I bought the seat next to me, so no one would sit next to me. Because I'm like, I don't want somebody sitting next to me. So I bought both seats.
That's really, motherfucker. That's some loser
I'm like,
ass stuff.
I want to
right
come
there.
in here and I want to watch the fucking movie, and I don't want somebody sitting next to me because there was only a few seats remaining. And I'm like, if I buy one, there's chances are somebody's gonna buy the other one. And people did. The room filled up, so somebody would have eventually bought the seat next to me, and I did not want that to happen.
So basically, you were sitting there with an empty seat next
With
to
an
you.
MC, my popcorn in one side, just right next to me, as I was just. I'm like, I do not want to sit next to somebody.
Or you could have just waited for the 2 days now that you went with other people.
Nah, I had to see it. Honestly, I didn't. Are we good? We're going to.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to get into the movie. Spoiler
Oh, actually,
alert.
before we get
Oh, wait.
into that,
Shit, my bad.
this is all over the place. Let's
Yeah.
rate it out of 10.
I already gave my rating.
10
Yeah. Dude, it was
for the
good,
movie itself.
It was a good fucking movie.
Okay.
For the whole, even when we were leaving, you said that you wanted more cameos in it.
I expected more cameos.
For the cameos that they gave, fucking
Oh, I love
chef's
them.
kiss.
But-
That I'm glad you gotta. We'll get into it in a
Yeah.
minute. I still give it a 10 out of 10. Great
Okay.
fucking movie.
Wow.
The dialogue, the fighting, the everything that people were just like, man, the what ifs when we were fucking talking about it when the movies first Deadpool,
Yeah.
first Wolverine, first any Avenger bullshit, anything like that. The whole, man, what if they would do that? Or like you look at a comic, like, man, they did that. They basically put it all to life. I love the movie. It was that fucking good.
Wow. Okay. I don't feel that strongly. I give it a 7, I think.
Mhm.
Where would you put it as far as the 3 Deadpool movies go?
As of right now, that'll be my number one.
Really?
Yeah.
3 and then
It'll be 3, 1, then 2. 2 was good.
Yeah.
I like 2, but one I think was a little bit better because it was like the original.
Yeah. I'd still put 1 at the top. I just recently rewatched the second one before before you got here. I finished it. Oh, fuck, that's hard to say. I don't know where I'd put it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe number 2. Number 2 was fantastic, but I think Deadpool and Wolverine is slightly better than part 2.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get into spoilers.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen the movie, please go see it. And yeah, we're about to spoil the shit out of this movie.
Go watch it, then come back.
If you want to come back to this,
let us know your thoughts.
Yes. So spoiler.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, like I said, the first day I watched it, excuse me, it might have been just the vibes. It might have been that I was by myself. It might have been just the movie theater that I was in or whatever. Excuse me. I did not like it the first day that I watched it.
Yeah.
I was like, up until okay, so the movie starts. Great scene in the beginning. It starts off fantastic too. What was the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Bye bye bye. You know,
he did the choreo. I saw them doing the choreographic, and then I saw the actual video of it, and he was doing dance for dance. Dude, it was great.
It was great. And feel free to jump in at any moment here. You know, and everybody's wondering, how are they going to honor Wolverine's death or whatever? Are they gonna erase it? Or are they gonna fuck it up or whatever?
So so this Deadpool is based off of the same universe or same Earth that Logan happened.
You know, excuse me. As I was leaving the movie theater yesterday after my third watch, it was raising so many fucking questions in my head. What year does this take place?
Mm-hmm.
It was said before that Logan's universe takes place in a different universe, but now it's not. Now it's all connected. So I'm like, it's kind of raising a lot more questions for me. But in the context of this movie, that Logan movie happens within this universe of Deadpool.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking year they're in. I don't know anything, you know. I'm wondering why, like, the Fox stuff has always been all fucked up, out of whack, the timelines and everything like that. Yeah. So, like, I don't really care that much, but it's just raising a bunch of questions as to.
I think Logan happened. Obviously, I think it happened before Deadpool 1, I think.
Well, no, because if you remember in Deadpool, I think it's number 2, when it might be, I think it's 2. After Deadpool blows himself up, and then Colossus brings him to the mansion.
Yeah.
And he's riding around in the wheelchair, you know. He's like, why is it only ever just the 2 of you in here? Like,
yeah.
He's like, where's everyone at? Like, what? Fox couldn't fucking afford any more X-Men, and then the X-Men from like First Class are in the room, and they close the door.
Right.
So you see, was it James McAvoy or whatever? You see all the other ones,
Beast and all that.
Beast and all
closes
of them,
the door,
proving that this is taking place during the events of like those X-Men movies, like back a day, you know. But then all of a sudden, you're also in the future now or whatever. You know, there's no correlation on where
it could kind of change though, because he remember in the end of part 2 he was jumping from
he was
different
jumping
times.
from time to time. And
it could be
that.
It could be one of those where it changed.
It could be. I'm just saying, like, it raised a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's, you know, the sequence starts and he's going to get Wolverine. And obviously, it's been long enough for his body to decay.
To
it's
decay
just
hard.
Fucking skeleton there, and it was hilarious.
The adamantium skeleton, which was dope. Fucking attention to detail right there, and they showed the whole body. Dope as fuck.
So all of that, I loved all of that the first time I watched it. You know, and then them going back, as I've noticed, they've done in every Deadpool movie. It starts off at one point, and he's like, I bet you're wondering how I got here. Well, we have to take you back or whatever. I'm like, again? Like,
yeah. Well, man, that's the thing, though. That's his thing.
Yeah. So then it takes you back. I loved him bouncing around to the Marvel's timeline and stuff like that. Him talking to Happy.
Yeah.
The jokes he was throwing at him.
Hard, bro. He was making Happy feel like shit, and this was funny.
And then I loved everything up until he
This was your first day.
this is my first viewing. Up until he gets to the TVA, he sees, the screens, he's like, "Oh, Marvel," la, la, la,
Supposedly, you know how he's looking at all the screens?
Yeah.
Supposedly that's a shot being thrown to the Loki series, I think.
Well, all of that, the TVA, all those are that's how they do it in the series like that.
Yeah, I know,
and
but they're throwing like shots to them,
Mm.
like saying like, "Oh yeah, like this is like the stupid TVA world TV bullshit." It's something like little.
And then loved all that. Where they lost me the first time was just how quick he found that Wolverine and everything like that, and then they got pruned and they spent the remaining like fucking hour in the void, and then they go back to the normal time, and everything else just felt kind of rushed the first time I watched it. I'm like, this isn't really what I expected to see.
Yeah,
it feels kind of rushed. It feels kind of like just if it felt like the movie could have been half an hour longer, but at the same time being half an hour shorter, which I know doesn't make any sense, but some parts just felt dragged. And then the ending to me wasn't very satisfying the first time I watched it.
Man, you were a bitch the first time
I was a
you
bitch
watched it.
I'm
like, wait, what part was dragged? The ending, I could have kind of agree.
Yeah.
They could have done a little bit better, but it's still what we got, and I'm okay with it. But I'm like, wait, what part's dragged? Because I'm like, it was literally like let me pet your head real quick. All right, let me stab you in the fucking head.
But that's what
now.
I'm saying. Like, if I don't know, and then I feel like now, granted, when they're fighting in the minivan, it's fucking hilarious and it's awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we just had them fight 10 minutes ago. We don't need another fight this fast.
Yeah.
Like, we literally just had them fight.
Yeah.
Just like the little stuff like that. And I wasn't the only one in the movie theater that thought that way. Like, I heard everyone talking after the movie was over. They're like, that was not good.
The fight in the minivan?
No, the movie in general. People
Really?
they were sitting there and everyone's just like, I heard people behind me, next to me, they were just like, that's it? They're like
for the movie being
for the movie after the movie was over.
What the fuck?
Like it was a bunch of couples and I heard all the dudes like, that's it? Like, I didn't like this at all. And then like them discussing it, and, some of them didn't agree, some of them agreed, but a lot of them were just like, this wasn't good. I didn't like this. And
wow.
There was a guy next to me and he's like, that was it? Like, I'm like, you didn't like it either? He's like, no. I'm like, I didn't either. I'm like, I gotta watch it again.
I'm gonna go with the energy in the room.
It was probably the energy in the room.
Because, like I said, it was a good movie. It's like, what more do you want? Yeah. It was already a 2-hour movie coming from garbage that they've been putting out for years now. So it's like,
give your thoughts before we continue.
Well,
I feel like I'm talking a lot.
Well, you were talking about your fucking loser first day. God. Like I said, it was a good. Like I said, I liked it at the beginning. The choreographer was the dancing. The Backstreet Boys was fucking. It was all cool.
Yeah,
I loved it. The fighting, him killing the TVA because they're fucking garbage and no point of them. Fucking great, and him using the Wolverine skeleton to kill them all. Awesome. It was great.
The funny part when like he had the I don't know what bone it was.
I think it was like his fucking femur or something.
He fucking jabs it into his balls, and it looks like he strokes it.
Just like, that's when I started laughing. Yeah, it was great. Like I said, and then when he's looking for the Wolverines, I'm liking that he's actually trying. They're actually showing like all the different Wolverine variants that there is.
Oh, the first one when they hit the short one,
the short king,
hilarious.
The short king Wolverine,
that was hilarious.
Great. There was like the short king one, the short one, the
old beast kind with the red and black
suit, X-Men suit. That one was like, that's fucking dope.
You had the classic with the yellow and brown that fought the Hulk, and then the little
Oh,
Hulk.
and then the Hulk was there
Yeah,
too, which was
and
cool.
it was the Mark Ruffalo one
Yeah.
too. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, see, it's like things like that.
So
It's
things like that
they
were-
don't have to do that,
Yeah, and
but they
then-
did it still, and they still showed how he got there, said hi, hello, got fucked up by them,
Yeah.
and left.
Every single time.
Yeah,
And then
they showed the Henry
the Henry
Cavill.
Cavill. What did he call
fucking
him? The
Wolverine.
Cavalrine.
Yeah, and he was like, we could treat you so much better than those assholes down the road,
Yeah.
throwing shots at DC, which
DC.
was fucking hilarious. And it's just like things like
Like
that.
all
it's
those
just
things I loved the first
like,
time I saw it.
attention to detail
yeah.
right there.
Um,
It's like right there, right there is one of those where it's just like I'm glad that you guys did that, and he made fun of it to where when people are like when people talk shit, like how they say like, oh, Henry, they basically use Henry Cavill as Superman, such a good Superman, they kind of wasted it.
And everybody
basically
kind of
talked
agrees,
shit-
you know,
yeah,
just
he
like-
talks shit about it, so it's like what right there, like that should be something where it's like, man, the movie's already really good right there. How you can't like it, I don't know.
Because there's a difference because like you can like all those little moments without necessarily liking how the movie's going, you know?
But like that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't you? At what point where you're just like, yeah, that's stupid.
I never thought it was stupid. I was just like,
Well, if they don't like it, then obviously they think it's something stupid on it. That's something
well,
they
no, I
could
mean,
have just
because
took away.
it could just be like, it's not necessarily that it's dumb the way they're doing it, but like for me personally, I was just like, I don't like how it's going. It's not that I ever thought anything in the movie that they did was stupid.
Then
It was-
what direction did you want it then?
I don't know. Honestly, I was expecting, and that's the thing. Like my own expectations were the thing that fucked me over.
Yeah.
You know what
Because
they
that was,
say,
obviously you guys all expected the same shit because you guys drank from the same semen that
Because
day.
you know what they say, the only thing assuming does is make an ass out of you and me. But you know,
Yeah.
I wanted more of a. I wanted to see more like where is this gonna go? Is he gonna end up in the MCU now? More of an explanation of things, you know. I personally wanted his universe to be destroyed at the end.
Yeah.
And I also wanted a little more interaction with the side characters that you know we've had in the first few episodes in the first
First
few movies and stuff like
Like
that.
who?
Like Vanessa Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead or
But
whatever.
why? They were already in the first two.
Because the interactions that they all have, that ensemble of characters, the chemistry that they all have together, in my opinion, is so good.
Mm-hmm.
That I just wanted a little bit more of that. Like when they were on screen together for his birthday and at the end and stuff like that, like those were some of my favorite parts. Obviously not the favorite parts, but like I really enjoyed those moments because it felt like classic Deadpool to me.
Exactly. It wasn't a Deadpool full movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I went in there kind of hoping for. I wanted a Deadpool 3 with Wolverine, but obviously it's a Deadpool and
exactly.
Wolverine
It's not.
movie,
It didn't
you know?
put. They didn't put Deadpool
So like
3
that's
behind it.
what that's what like after I saw it the first time, I'm like, now that I know what the movie is, let me go into it again with fresh mindset and enjoy the movie for what it is.
Right.
And then the second time I enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you saw it was a Deadpool and Wolverine,
you
as
know.
the title says, right?
Fuck off.
But I'm just saying, that's why I'm just like, okay, so you're not liking the movie because what? It's not Deadpool 3?
No, it wasn't even that. I was
Well,
just,
no, I'm not saying
Yeah.
towards you, but like that's what I'm saying. Like those guys didn't like it, or people didn't like it at the beginning. It's like, so I'm assuming that's what they expected was the same kind of thought process of you, what they were expecting.
I think if you didn't like the movie, definitely go back and watch it a second time. Because even the second time, you notice things that you didn't see the first time, and it's a lot easier to follow. Not that the movie is hard to follow in general,
Right.
but you don't get lost in like trying to keep up with anything.
Yeah.
So I definitely think if you didn't really enjoy it the first time, go watch it a second time.
Yeah.
Now, even the third time when I saw it yesterday, I enjoyed it even more.
That's good.
Because you're noticing little things here and there that I didn't personally notice the first time.
Man, my eyes were going like fucking nuts as everything
trying
was
to look
passing
at like everything.
in the void.
Yeah.
I was going nuts. I think I saw the Death Star. Obviously, the rings that were in Infinity War,
Yeah.
those were in there in the void.
Obviously, the 20th Century Fox.
21st Century Fox. Like I said, I'm glad with the cameos that came. The cameos, blah, blah. Fucking tongue twister.
Cameos.
The cameos were the big ones.
Yeah.
Like basically a lot of fucking people.
So let's start at the beginning. Obviously, you get Happy Hogan from the Avengers universe.
Yeah,
You know,
from Iron Man's
Iron Man,
first driver,
his
chauffeur at the beginning,
as he said. Obviously, you get him. Obviously, all the Wolverine variants that we named, Henry Cavill and all those.
All the Wolverines.
Who else? I'm trying to go in order of the movie. Do you remember?
It's Johnny Storm.
Was that the next one?
Not Johnny Storm. Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny
Storm. From the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. The Human Torch.
Yeah, the Human Torch.
That one actually got me.
Cool. That was funny. I didn't know. I knew about someone that we'll get to right now. But I didn't know about him being in the movie.
So when I first saw Chris Evans, I was like, "Oh, cool, Iron Man's here." I'm like, "Okay, Iron Man's here." I'm like, "But he's not part of the 2000." I'm sorry, Chris Evans, Captain America. I'm like, "Okay, Captain America's here," and I'm like, "But wait, he's not part of the Fox,
like the Fox universe or whatever."
Yeah, the Fox kind of 2000s when all the things started coming out. And then when he did Flame On, I'm like, I see what they did there. That's cool.
That was fucking cool. So you get him.
And then
one thing that
go ahead.
Obviously I know the reason why, but I feel like he was wasted.
He was?
Yeah.
I kind of want to say yes, but I think he just did it as a hee ha ha.
Why? Yeah. I don't. Obviously he throws the flame at Pyro, and Pyro boom, grabs it.
He sucks it in because
he's fucking Pyro. But
it took me. I didn't know until the very end that it was
really
Pyro.
That was Pyro.
Yeah, I didn't put two and two together like a fucking idiot.
The thing that I didn't like is that he never got his powers back. He was just it sucked it all out of him for some reason. Which
was weird. But like I said, I think he just did it just to be like,
obviously,
because when I first saw him, I was like, fuck, Captain America's here. I'm like, that's cool.
Which is what Deadpool thought.
Yeah. But then everybody thought that was Captain America, and I think that's why he did it.
And that's why he had the little thing covering up the logo or whatever the fuck he was.
Which was, like I said, pretty fucking funny.
And then you meet Cassandra Nova and stuff like that.
What?
She's not a cameo, but you meet the villain. Remember?
Oh no, but what about Sabretooth?
Oh, right. But those were all in the trailer already.
Yeah, but and then you go to see Juggernaut, the Red Nightcrawler. I forgot his name.
I knew his name too. I forgot his name. I forgot.
Yeah,
but he was in the First Class, I think.
Yeah, the Demon Nightcrawler or some bullshit like that.
His name.
You see the bitch with the
nails,
with the claw nails, and from
X-Men 2.
Yeah, from X-Men 2. No, yeah, from X-Men 2.
Yeah.
See that bitch? What other villains?
Obviously, you see Pyro.
Who was the guy with the white and red stripe? Was that supposed to be Blob?
White and red stripe. The checkered looking shirt.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I was wondering the whole time because they pan to him like he's someone important.
So I'm assuming that was supposed to be Blob or something like that.
I don't know, honestly, because I didn't know who the hell that was.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So you get a lot of different. You get Toad. I don't know if you mentioned him yet.
Yeah. Any other villains? I didn't see any other ones. And I saw some.
There's
villains,
a lot of other people on the side that they'd show, but
I don't know their names off the top of my head.
And
then like you said, you see the main villain.
Yeah.
I like the shot that Deadpool throws when that big ass cloud thing. He was like,
oh yeah.
He's like, that thing from Low Key season 1 episode 5 is here. Oh my god! It's just like, damn. You have to actually name it all,
right? Because people that didn't fucking see the show.
That's why I was like, that's funny. That's funny.
So I thought that was funny. And then when Deadpool's fucking telling Cassandra Nova everything that Johnny said, he's like, "Why never fucking said that?" He's like, "Shut it." He's like,
I don't even know what half of those things mean.
And then she just fucking sucks all of his skin from his body, and he's just there, guts and bones, and just fucking falls to the ground.
Yeah, it was great. Like I said,
that was awesome.
It was just a funny, I think.
And and he's like, do you know what he was doing to the budget? Like,
yes, it's things
so
like that.
It's like funny.
Oh man, I love how Deadpool was talking so much shit about Marvel, Disney, just all the shit that he was talking about. I love it.
When he's first meeting with the TVA, and they tell him that he's going over to the Sacred Timeline with Marvel and stuff like that, and then he runs to the camera. And he he like headbutts it. He grabs the mic. He's like, "I'm going to Disneyland. Fuck you, Fox." And he runs back. He's like, "Cool. So where do I sign?"
That was fun.
That was hilarious.
Great. So after they get out that little area, what they meet.
Yeah. So obviously they fight in the car.
So that was the second fight scene though.
Yeah.
The first fight scene is at the beginning when they hit the void, which was
a good fight scene. Great fight scene.
And then they meet nice Deadpool.
Oh, nice pool with dog pool.
With dog pool. That dog's tongue is actually fucking out like that too.
Yeah, it's like
that's fucking funny. And then that's when they do their second. Wolverine and Deadpool do their second big fight inside the minivan. Still a good fight because
which was great.
Yeah.
He's like, baby knife.
Yeah, I love how they were literally stabbing each other, doing and it wasn't like a little like they didn't hold back on where they could stab. Deadpool was stabbing his ass in the neck.
In the fucking he's stabbing Deadpool in the ass, in the fucking in the taint,
in the leg, and everywhere. So I'm like, okay, I'm liking that the whole regeneration thing is like quick, not just like, oh, let me get stabbed a couple times and I can't fucking move or something like that. Loving that. And then after they get out of that little scene, the next cameos, which were fucking awesome,
which were great. Elektra,
Blade, which was Wesley Snipes
Blade,
which was crazy because from what I'm hearing, the last 3 Blade movies he did, the first one, second one, and Blade Trinity, fucking everyone hated him because he just was like he was like the top shit. Nobody could talk to him directly and shit like that. He was an asshole on set basically. So then him coming back, I'm just like, man, that's fucking awesome.
I knew about Blade because like the podcast I listened to, he had already said that someone told him that Wesley Snipes was gonna be in it, so I knew about it. But still seeing him come out on screen, I was just like, oh shit.
That was dope. And then the third person, which was
Channing Tatum's Gambit.
Fucking
that was awesome.
I'm hoping they do something with it.
Well, they were already. That's why he was in the movie because they was. Remember, I don't know if you remember, right before Disney bought Fox, at Comic-Con, they brought Channing Tatum out on stage. They announced the Gambit movie, and then Disney bought Fox. The whole project was scrapped pretty much.
Yeah,
which is why they brought him into it, and which is why he kept making jokes when they were talking about like saving their universes and like how the universe probably forgot about them. He's like, some of our universes never even knew we existed.
Yeah.
Or like kept throwing like jokes at that because his movie never got made. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck was up with his voice.
I think it was funny.
I think it was supposed to be a part of it, obviously.
Yeah, it was a part of it, and I think they kind of played with it.
Yeah.
But Deadpool, him fucking being Deadpool, he's like, who's your
who's your dialect coach?
Yeah,
he's like the fucking minions.
It was great. And then the little girl from Logan came back.
X-23 or Laura.
Yeah. Which was, like I said, good too.
Yeah.
I like the shot that when they're driving from that area to the big Ant-Man cave or whatever. When they talk about the rocket launcher that Blade is grabbing,
Punisher?
The Punisher rocket launcher. He's like, what Punisher is rocket launcher is that? He's like, there was like 5 of them. She's like, this is Floor 23's rocket launcher for the rocket launcher. Yeah. And they were like, I don't know how it came up. I still don't remember.
So Gambit is talking, and then Deadpool's like, I think what he's trying to say is this and that. He's like, screw it, pan him to Blade.
Yeah.
Hands him the rocket launcher, and he's like, where'd you get that? And Elektra's like, "Oh, that's Punishers." And he's like, "Which one? There's been like 5 of them." And then that's when Blade, he's like, "Well, there's only ever been one Blade. Only ever gonna be one Blade."
Yeah, that's when I was just
And
like,
then it
shots fucking thrown right there.
it pans to like Deadpool's face, and he's looking at the camera. He's like, because it's been 5 years since they've announced a Blade movie, and they're still nowhere further in development for this fucking movie.
Yeah.
They didn't even announce anything of it at Comic-Con.
Yeah, which is crazy. But that I'm like, that was a great
that was a
fucking
great
shot
joke.
thrown.
They the whole heart-to-heart that Logan has with Laura when they're at the fire is really good. It was touching.
Yeah, I honestly thought that the Logan that he got was the one that kind of loses his shit and kills the X-Men.
Yeah. I know he loses his shit and he kills a bunch of humans, but he didn't kill the X-Men.
There's
like
in
that.
one of the comics. He
yeah,
actually,
no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like how he loses his shit. And I thought that's the X-Men the Logan that they were gonna get because they said he's the worst one.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, it's bad that would happen, obviously,
Right.
because all the X-Men are dead. But I'm just like, I think the worst one could have been the one where he's like slashing and dashing all the X-Men.
Yeah, but that would have been different worse. That would have been the worst as he's the baddest. This was the worst as in he
Well, no, but
let
he
his
didn't do
whole...
it purposely. And that when he's killing everyone, it's because he sees everyone as enemies. And then as he's killing everyone, he's wondering why they're all saying that I thought we were friends, thought we were family and things like that. But he's just killing people. And then he snaps out.
I mean, that would have been cool too.
Yeah. But like I said,
I think it was fine the way they did it because they didn't show us any of his backstory. Like, it was just all verbal.
Yeah.
So having that Wolverine and him just verbalizing that would have been a waste, I think.
Yeah.
Unless they showed us, you know?
Yeah. I could understand that. That's fair. That's fair.
So then you get to the fight scene with all of them, and I think they gave them all a good amount of screen time and a good amount of fights.
Gambit's fucking cards were dope as fuck. His staff, dope as fuck.
Blade,
I literally think that he only had that little scythe, that little fucking machete thing, because I think they couldn't really take his sword, his samurai sword or whatever the fuck it was, like straight over there. Maybe like some kind of rights, because I'm like, why do you have that little ass sword?
Yeah.
His big ass fucking,
right.
That sword was dope. Elektra.
Yeah, she was dope.
Fucking dope ass fighting scene.
Jokes they threw at Daredevil.
Oh yeah, they were
because they were like they mentioned that he died or whatever.
He was like, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry."
He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." She's like, "It's fine." He's like, "Oh, okay." When they were talking about Magneto, he's like, "Oh, please let it be Magneto." He's like, "You did."
He did. It's like she turned that helmet into dust because she knew it was the only thing. Fucking Blade was all. I love how Blade was just.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because I don't feel like bleeping it out. But he's like, "I thought you said you were retired." He's like, he's like, "You thought it was our word," you know?
Yeah.
He's like, retired. He's like, I forget what he said. He's like, I'm already in the void. I don't want to get canceled.
Yeah. It's good. I love
funny.
it.
There's a lot of funny jokes in there, and there's a lot of heart to heart too. Like
the van scene when Logan was destroying his fucking, making Deadpool feel like complete utter shit. And he was
I felt bad at that point.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, I'm gonna fight you now.
He's like, I'm gonna fight you now.
He just sucks her right in the fucking nose. The movie's so good.
All the music they played was really good too.
Yeah.
It felt right. You know, playing all the music that they played.
It was a great like soundtrack between it all.
Yeah.
It was like a good thing for Deadpool and Wolverine, which it says on the title and all that. So.
Fuck off. And then, you know, they have the fight scene, they go back and stuff like that.
But yeah, the fight in the void, the last void fight, basically, which is, like I said, dope. That's fucked up that when, what's her name, the Professor Xavier's sister, when she said a sorcerer, or no,
a amateur magician?
That's what she said, an amateur magician. Damn. And she pulled out the ring, and it was Doctor Strange ring, and she wore his skin for 4 days.
I think she said like a week. She just wore his skin.
And I'm just like, damn, what the fuck? And I'm like, who are they talking about when she pulled out the ring? I'm like, damn. They just straight said, fuck that
Like, they ain't
motherfucker.
shit compared to
Yeah.
pretty much what they said.
Which is, like I said, it was funny.
Obviously they make it back. We're not gonna fucking give you shot for shot what the movie is. And
Well,
stuff
no,
like
yeah,
that.
we just went. This is like already the end of the movie where we're at.
They make it back. The dog keeps making appearances,
Yeah.
and it's fucking hilarious.
That dog is fucking cute. Ugly, but cute.
Yeah.
And then,
Nice Pool comes back.
yeah.
Dude, he did him so dirty.
all the nice pool.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Like, all the Deadpool variants come out and stuff like that. And
Fun fact about all the Deadpool variants. I didn't know that. I just found it out today. That the girl Deadpool
yes,
was his wife.
Yeah.
The baby was
His
his
kid, I
his
think.
two kids.
Yeah.
The baby pool and boy pool, both his kids. I was like, that's dope. I didn't know. I know it was his wife, but
Yeah.
I didn't know about the kids.
I only found that out yesterday because I was reading the credits. I was like, who plays these people?
Yeah.
And I knew about his wife because I saw that in the first time I saw it. I was like, okay, it was his wife.
Yeah.
But then I saw that it was also his kids.
Yeah.
And
But I'm like, that's pretty cool.
but you got Nice Pool, and they're shooting, and he fucking uses them as like a shield.
He's standing right there, just taking
And
everything.
then he takes them back. He's like, all right, how long is it going to take for your regeneration to kick it? And he's like, regeneration? He's like, fuck.
You fucking murdered him.
And
I
then
didn't know this.
he takes him out again. He's just holding him there. He's like, why are we
Where are we stopped?
yeah, he's like, why are we stopped?
So,
He's
catching
like, I
my
need a break.
He's like,
He's like, you're gonna live. Say it. Fucking gets his head blown off.
that was a heart to heart fucked up moment right there, but it was funny.
And then Peter ends up saving all of them.
That's so crazy. I love the fighting scene between Wolverine and Deadpool. They're killing everyone. They're killing all the
August
Deadpools.
Badass when he put his mask on.
Yeah, will look dope.
Wolverine. Yeah.
But
Having that, I really want our next Batman to have like the eyes like that.
yeah, they better.
I don't think they will, but it would be cool if they did.
Yeah,
Anyways, we're not gonna,
Yeah.
it would just be cool if they did.
yeah.
He puts on the mask. It's fucking awesome. They're all fighting. It's
He talks shit. Deadpool talks shit about the mask too.
yeah.
About how much wind resistance does it give for those
Blowjobs.
blowjob handlebars?
Yeah. There's,
He says it. Obviously, Deadpool says it all better.
Yeah.
I seen it only once. I've seen fucking 3 times and shit.
And then they fight them all. Whatever. Peter saves them. They go down.
Stupid.
You know what I want to know? Like, okay, obviously Cassandra goes down to get into the freaking machine that's going to destroy everything,
Yeah.
right? That whole fight scene happens, the whole sequence of, him killing Nice Pool pretty much. In real time, that fight, like, not in how long we saw it, but that whole sequence probably took like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe 20 minutes, right? When they're done, Cassandra's barely walking down the stairs to get into the fucking machine. How long did it take this bitch to walk down the stairs?
Well, she was walking, so I don't know.
Like,
Maybe she's a slow walker. You see how skinny she was.
and what is she eating in the void? you know?
Nothing, obviously.
So I'm like, how long did it take this bitch to walk down the fucking stairs?
Yeah.
Anyways, that was just like something I noticed.
But like I said, towards the end of the movie was good. We could have probably got a little something better from it, but
Yeah.
I'm still happy with how it ended.
I felt, I was getting a little emotional at the end when they're holding the thing,
Yeah.
and
Which is
they're
dope.
having that heart to heart, and they, he switches with him, and then he goes in there anyways, and they both do it together.
Hugh Jackman still got that body
Fucking
though.
Jacked.
Swole as fuck. Even Deadpool had to admire it.
Yeah. He was like, but I don't know, like the thoughts that Deadpool was having while he was doing that, are like, I feel like that was stuff that I would be thinking about if I was Deadpool in that moment, He's just thinking about the people that he loves.
Yeah.
He's thinking about Vanessa, which is the main thing that got him through the freaking thing. Like,
Yeah. He was doing it for her.
he's doing all of this in all 3 movies. He's doing it for her. Like, Deadpool at its core is like a rom-com.
Yeah.
More than anything,
Yeah. At the end of the day, he's doing it only for her. But everything else, he don't give a fuck. He doesn't even give a fuck about himself.
No,
He literally did not care for himself. He's doing it all
he's
for
doing
her.
it all for her. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
do anything. So like I don't know, those like final moments right there was like really touching. Like, and that's what I love about the movies, like how good their chemistry is and stuff like that.
It's a really good. I'm like I said, if they come out with a Deadpool and Wolverine 2, because you could say that this is a.
It was kind of like a closed but open-ended. Open.
Oh, they're
ending,
for sure gonna do more with it.
I don't think they're making another one.
Like with them too?
I think Deadpool will be back, and maybe Wolverine, maybe in like Secret Wars, maybe.
I think they'll be back.
I don't think they'll make another Deadpool movie, solo movie.
Like them two only?
No, like I don't think we'll get a Deadpool 4.
Probably not, but I think we'll. I think we'll get another Deadpool.
I don't think
in the future.
I don't.
I don't think it's done.
I think he's done.
I don't think this was done.
I don't think Deadpool is done. I think we'll see him in the MCU.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure we'll see him.
I don't think we'll see him in another solo movie.
Yeah. I think we'll have one more of him, and that's it.
I don't think so. I think this was their way of shutting that door to their world.
Yeah.
And I think we're only going to see him pop up from time to time in the MCU, but then he's just going to go straight back to his universe or whatever. Yeah. Because that's kind of how they left it open. They left it that his universe is perfectly fine now. It's not being destroyed. And I feel, and now that like Happy and all them know about Deadpool, I feel like they're gonna call him in when they need him, or he's just gonna bounce back and forth over there like, hey, I'm here, like you guys need me for anything, like, you know.
So you think they're gonna be doing the same thing like Captain America Civil War?
What do you mean?
You remember, like, so yes, it's a Captain America movie, but you had all the superheroes there.
Yeah, like I feel like we'll probably see Deadpool maybe in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I feel like we'll maybe see him once they start like doing like an X-Men movie or something.
Yeah.
But I don't see us getting a Deadpool 4. And I don't see Hugh Jackman coming back for anything more than like a small role. 90
years old. So he's 90.
But hey, you never know.
Yeah.
I just don't think we'll get that.
We'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
One of the funnier parts, the TVA, the main bitch,
she was in Loki.
She was?
Yeah.
I didn't see Loki. I like how she was looking at
Peter?
At Peter like he was a fucking snack.
Yeah.
It was funny to me. I'm just
like, and you look great in that suit. He's like, I'm sorry.
She's great.
Dude's like, what the fuck is going on? But what else? Obviously it ends happy ending and stuff like that.
Very happy ending. All like I said, all the jokes in it were just dirty and funny.
Him and Vanessa get back together at the end.
Kind of.
I mean, I think they're back together. You know?
Let's see.
Like she holds his hand. He's like, I did it for you. And stuff. He's like, even if you don't want me.
No, for some reason I didn't like her acting in it. I felt like she was just.
Well,
I felt like they said like, "Hey, can you just come back for a little bit?" And she was just like, "Yeah, I guess."
That's literally what they did. Like,
I understand.
They were like halfway done with filming, and then they were like, then they got her.
Yeah.
So I feel like all her scenes were shot in like a week.
Probably.
So the beginning part and the end part were probably shot within that same like little time span.
Probably, but like she could still be like, I don't know. I felt like her acting was fake this time.
Well, yeah, I mean they didn't get as much, and they weren't together. I don't know. I can see what you're talking about, but
it's like fine. What the Yokio.
Oh, yeah.
And the other girl, I felt like their acting was like, yeah, we're here. We're like, okay, for a few seconds, but we're still here. It's fun. Cool.
I mean, that's probably what they want. I don't know.
Probably. I don't know.
But
overall, it was a good fucking movie.
Yeah. Like I said, the first time I didn't like it, but.
Yeah, because you just.
I give it a solid 7.
Negative.
I think.
Nah, I'm still giving it a 10.
That's crazy.
One of the best things.
So would you put it in your top 5 now of the MCU movies?
Yeah, for sure.
Really? Which one would you bump out?
Black Panther.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I would put this like at my number 2. Maybe number 1 almost.
Wow.
Because I just want to watch it again and see how I enjoy it again the second time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this will be a future thing to see if I could enjoy it again. Because like the Batman, how did I forget his name? The newest Batman.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, the Robert Pattinson Batman. I love that Batman, but
You can't rewatch it.
I was thinking it was like number 1 almost, number 2 kind of thing. But yeah, the Christian Bale ones I could always go back to, and I'd rather go back to the Christian Bales than the Robert.
I can see that.
But what would you go back to? Batman Forever? No, but yeah. Okay, so
I'm not talking about that.
But yeah, overall the movie was great. I can't wait until it comes out on DVD or Disney Plus. I'm gonna buy it a hard copy because
I don't think they're making a hard copy. They don't make hard copies anymore.
Yes, they do.
No.
Since when? Because I got a
Disney
whole
doesn't make anymore.
Oh shit! You're probably right. They better. They do need to do something. They got to make some kind of collector's edition of it.
I mean, they might, but
because they know they can make the money for it.
not really.
I think they will.
Don't. Nobody buys physical media anymore.
You don't buy physical media.
Not enough people buy it
I don't
anymore.
know. Because even when the Batman came out, they came out with like a special edition thing at Walmart.
Yeah, but that was years ago. Still, we're like at 4 years ago now, almost.
You really think they stopped?
They announced that they stopped.
Ah.
Disney said they don't make anymore, and most of the stores stopped. Like Target stopped holding them. Best Buy stopped holding physical media and stuff like that. Some of them still do, but they've already announced that pretty much whatever they have is all they're gonna be holding.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well,
let's see what happens. They better come out with something, an addition.
like there was a whole big thing when Oppenheimer came out because Christopher Nolan wanted physical media for it, and a lot of the places that make those now aren't up and running, so they couldn't keep up anymore because no one's making or ordering.
But they came out with Barbie physical media, and that came out at the same time.
I mean,
or do you think it's just like whoever?
I mean, it's kind of like, whereas before every single movie would come out on physical media,
yeah,
it's not like that anymore. It's like it's few and far between where actual movies, and I think Disney had already said they don't do physical media anymore.
Bitches. First they gonna make us pay so much goddamn money for their shit.
Now it could, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, so those were our thoughts on the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday when I went to go see it, I saw it at the Imagine in Frankfurt.
Uh-huh.
Nice ass movie theater.
Yeah.
I walked in. And I tell Chino, I'm like, you can smell the white privilege in here.
Damn. Jesus. You're probably right though.
Like it was really nice.
Is it?
Yeah, they have like a whole.
Where is it at?
In Frankfurt.
Oh.
They have a whole like a full bar service area.
No, does it take like 45 minutes just to
like
get a
it's
beer?
literally
like
like it's literally a bar before you walk into before you get your tickets. Like you walk up to the bar, order whatever you want.
Nice. We should start moving to that one.
It's pretty expensive, but
damn,
not
what's
the tickets
expensive?
are cheap, but all the drinks and food is pretty.
Yeah, obviously. It's food. It's a theater when it comes to the food.
They have a whole lounge area with a fucking fireplace right there.
We should start moving our
like the bathroom. It's just funny. The bathroom is nice.
Yeah,
they've got like fucking 30 urinals and like fucking 10 shitters and stuff.
Well, our bathroom at the Marcus Theater was. Did you see the sink with the fucking top popped off?
Yeah,
I was like, man, that's ghetto as fuck.
Did you see that they had a roll of fucking just paper towels for the?
Yeah,
for the
I'm like, man,
thing.
this place ghetto as shit. It's cool though.
So, really nice. The theater is really nice.
And we're back.
But yeah, overall it was a really nice theater. The seats are nice. They bring your food straight to your seat. So you order it and they bring it to your seat on like a tray and stuff like that.
Oh wow! So you don't have to wait for it.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for it.
Nice.
Yeah, overall it's really nice.
That's
tickets are cheap. Chino said the tickets were only $9.
You fucking kidding me?
But obviously you pay for it in concessions.
If you get them.
If you get them.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Fucking, our tickets were $15.
Yeah. So it's nice.
I think we're gonna have to move theaters.
I mean,
How far is it from here?
20 minutes.
That's not.
And only 15 minutes of previews on the dot. As soon as
I didn't mind the previews. I don't mind previews. I don't know if that's just me.
I mean,
You?
if it's longer than 20 minutes, I get mad.
Why?
Because what the fuck are you doing showing me 20 minutes of ads before?
Well,
Like, if the movie starts at 7,
Uh-huh.
I'm fine with the movie starting at 7:15 or 7:20. If the movie's at 7 and it starts at 7:30,
I could understand.
especially for someone like you now that has a
Yeah.
child, like if you had an actual babysitter that wasn't your mother-in-law or whatever, even at the situation that we had, you had to be home by a certain time, right?
Yeah.
If there was an additional 10 minutes of previews on top of that, you would have made it home right before she had to leave.
Yeah. No, yeah, I understand. But no,
And a lot of people have that situation. You know?
it was I don't like I understand he's trying to promote his theater and all that. The Marcus.
Oh,
guy.
everybody does one of those. They do it too.
Yeah, but I'm just like I feel like his are a little long.
But I mean,
that's
I
just me.
agree. But God, no, the AMC one, that one's long.
Really?
The Nicole Kidman ad at the end,
Oh my god.
that one's like fucking 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or something
Damn.
like that.
Fucking crazy. All right, but let's go to Comic-Con.
Yeah. So we're not gonna get too much into that. We're really only gonna talk about one thing, right? Unless you
Right.
have something else.
No, it's the announcement of
So the Russo brothers are back.
yes.
Um,
What do you think? I'm sorry. Go,
No,
I'm
go-
sorry.
go.
No. I was gonna say, what do you think about the whole them doing it, but them doing the
Both
two
of
new
them?
movies?
well, considering they did both Infinity War and Endgame, I think it makes sense for them to do both of the movies.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's gonna be one continuous story. I feel like it's gonna go from Doomsday.
Okay, so basically what he's talking about is that we just learned, if nobody knows, Robert Downey Jr. is gonna be
Dr. Doom.
Doctor Doom, which is I'm okay with it.
I'll get into my thoughts on that.
Yeah, I have a couple thoughts
Right.
on it, but they're also gonna be making the movies Secret Wars and Doomsday.
Yeah.
I don't know why they called it Doomsday. Doomsday is coming out first next year,
Right.
and then it's Secret Wars in
Like
26.
I know
2026.
why, because it's Doom and they're saying Doomsday, like a little play on words or whatever. But it
yeah,
just sounds.
but they could have done a lot better with the fucking name.
Yeah. Anyways, the name doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
No, fuck that.
Um.
I don't want to fucking see Batman come out of nowhere like, oh, we gotta stop Doomsday.
So, I'm fine with them coming back to do the movies because them with Marvel has always been good.
Yeah,
They've done Winter Soldier, they did Infinity War, they did Endgame, which are all great.
Yeah.
Everything they've done outside of the MCU, in my opinion, has been dog shit.
I don't even know what they done.
They've done like 3 other projects outside of the MCU.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
But them working with Kevin Feige, I feel like it's a good mix.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good. I think it's gonna be something where it's just like, it's an enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
Not one of those where it's just like, this was bad.
And I feel like going to Doctor Doom is a good pivot point from Kang.
Yeah,
Because Kang was just ass in the MCU.
I hope they. Well, yeah, I think they'll make Doctor Doom pretty strong
Yeah.
because
Now,
he is pretty
I
fucking
like
strong
Jonathan Majors in the role
for.
for Kang. Like, he was a good Kang.
Yeah.
But they didn't do Kang well.
Mhm.
You know? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we're not getting into that. That's not what this is
Mm.
about. So I think doing Doomsday is a good idea. Now,
Yeah. Now, what are your
Now,
thoughts on
getting into
Robert
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, doing being Doctor Doom.
I think it's lazy.
Damn, you think it's
I think
lazy?
it's lazy. I think it's one of those where it's like, let's bring back our most popular person, and now just to play a different role because none of our stuff has been working recently.
Well, they can't bring him back as Iron Man. Well, they can. They can, but I don't think he wants to come back as Iron Man.
I would be perfectly okay with Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom if he hadn't played Iron Man. I feel like it's just a lazy move to do, and I feel like it diminishes the character of Victor Von Doom because I don't know. I think he's playing Victor. I don't think he's playing Tony that becomes Doctor Doom. But I don't know. I don't think they've really said which character he's gonna play. But either way it goes, like I would be okay with it if it was like obviously it's gonna be a different reality, a different universe's Doctor Doom that goes into the MCU for some reason.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that if it was like a one-off in one movie, just to have him like appear as Doctor Doom from a different universe or whatever. But he's gonna be the main villain in the Avengers 5 leading into Avengers 6. And now I feel like it diminishes that character because you can't bring him back now as someone, as like a actual Victor Von Doom with someone else, because excuse me, you just had the whole big battle, the whole big scene of Robert Downey Jr. playing this character, and that obviously they're probably going to defeat him in the end. So bringing in a different person to play Doom in now the MCU's world just wouldn't make any sense to me. So it feels like they're just, it feels lazy to me, and it feels just, I don't know. They've had variants, you know, of like different people with different faces playing different characters. You know, obviously all the Spider-Men have different faces.
Right.
A lot of the Kang characters were all the same face, but some of them had different. Loki's, you know, all different. But those are all the same person. I don't know if this is going to be Iron Man in a different world that turned evil, or if Robert Downey Jr. is just playing Victor Von Doom and he just shares the same face that our Iron Man had over here.
So basically it was never an Iron Man in that first world.
Or maybe there was. It was just played by someone else maybe. But like, I don't know. I just...
it could be, like I said, it's one of those now we have to kind of wait.
To see how they do it?
Yeah, to see what they do. Like I said, I'm hoping that they could do something good with it. I'm hoping what they're going to be... How can I say it? I don't know. I'm just hoping that it's one of the... I'm not gonna put my expectations up high, and I'm not gonna be like, this is what they should do. Yeah. Because, like I said, they could do something better.
They could do something amazing, and I'm not saying that you have to follow the comics. Yeah. Because like I said earlier, before we started recording, the comics have no say in what the fuck they're doing in the MCU. Yeah. You know, it's just a stuff that they can draw from. You know, but they're making their own thing.
And I hope, like I said, I hope they draw something. I hope they pull something from the comics that's good that we will enjoy.
It just feels like, why? I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be a Tony Stark variant from a different universe that turned bad, that never became the Iron Man, but instead became Doctor Doom. Yeah. Again, I don't know if that's the case, but like, why bring Robert Downey Jr. if you're not gonna have him play a different version of Iron Man? Oh, like Tony Stark. Yeah. Even if he is playing Victor, though, it just seems like, I don't know. I would be okay with him playing Victor if it wasn't connected to the MCU. Yeah. Because he's a great actor, and I think he can pull off Victor very well.
You know who put it? I'm sorry. I know it kind of off, not off topic, but off character. The first Fantastic Four, that Victor Von Doom, that guy. Yeah. I think he did a really good. I don't know. I felt like his character fitted.
I think he did a good job for what he was given. Yeah. But I think the character was ass.
You really think that, like,
I don't think they've ever done Victor correctly.
Well, live action? Yeah. I think, well, that was only one, no?
No, we also had the one in the Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan.
We don't talk about that one.
That one doesn't exist.
That one don't exist. In this reality, that one don't exist.
So, I don't think they've ever done Victor correctly. But out of the two, I think he did well for what he was given.
I think not the character. Then him being the actor.
Yeah, I think he would have been fine.
Because he has that. He has that
look.
That look of he's already evil. Yeah. You could tell like that motherfucker evil a little bit. He has that look.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think Robert Downey Jr. don't have that look.
Or I don't think he naturally has a look, but I think he'd pull it off.
You think he could they could make the look like how they made the Tony Stark beard kind of thing look?
But you know, like with Doom, it's different because he's the leader of a fucking that country that he has. He's like a dictator, ruler and stuff. It's very different than what we've gotten in the movies. In the movies, it's always been Reed's friend / Sue's ex. Yeah, that was all with them and stuff like that. He was never that powerful dictator person that he is. Yeah. And I feel like Tony could pull. I feel like Robert Downey Jr. could pull that off.
Let's hope he can.
So I'm not upset with them getting him to play the role. I'm upset with what it kind of means almost.
Yeah. Well, like I said, let's see what happens.
But I'm open to
Yeah.
the idea, and I'm going to go in there with an open mind and give it 100% a shot. You know.
Yeah. Obviously, you're gonna watch it 4 times too.
I don't know. So those are my thoughts. I'm not. I don't hate it. I just think it's lazy,
Yeah.
and I think they could have just figured out a different way to bring him in, without it feeling like it's just a cash grab
Yeah.
to get people excited for the MCU again.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if it's something where if this could bring back the MCU, I'm okay with it then, because obviously it's been doing dog shit. Deadpool talks about how it's been doing dog shit too.
The MCU, how about how
The time travel, the
multiverse
the
saga hasn't
multiverse
worked.
has not worked at all, and it's
The
just
nice
really
pool,
bad.
the nice pool is like, I think it's been steadily good since Endgame. It has not.
So
So those are my thoughts on
yeah,
it. You know,
I don't know.
let us know what your guys' thoughts are,
Yeah,
and you know, maybe in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, as they announce more and more stuff starts coming out, maybe I'll feel differently.
yeah. Shit, maybe in a couple years, maybe when Secret Wars come out, we get popular enough that they give us like them early screenings and shit. That we could actually go to them early. This is manifesting some shit right here.
Right?
Wouldn't that be cool though?
I mean, it would.
Come on,
But
it's like to go see them, just so we could be invited to go see them
Yeah.
early in LA or wherever the fuck they
wherever
fucking
they
show
do
them at.
the premieres at.
That'd be dope.
All right.
Want to just do?
You
one?
want to just do that?
We could just do that. Either that or was
Yeah, it's kind of long. We'll do that next week.
All right, we'll do that. We'll just do pick your poison and then that's it. Damn, I just gave you both of them.
All right. Fuck it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh shit. Pick your poison. Fuck. Eat a puppy or drink a cup of your father's semen.
Why you look
What
at
is
me?
wrong with you?
What would you do? Eat a puppy or drink a cup of your father's semen?
You have to. Can I cook the dog?
I guess you fucking Asian.
I'm eating the dog. I'm eating the puppy.
Fuck it, puppy tacos.
Or what are you?
I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna drink my fucking dad's cum. What's wrong with you? I was
Eating the puppy.
seeing if you were gonna do it, sick bastard. All right, the second one. Would you rather vomit every time you orgasm, or only be able to orgasm when you're alone?
That okay. Now they could go two different ways because like that means I'll just last forever during sex, so I'll never come during
Yeah.
sex.
Eventually, you're gonna get bored.
Eventually, I'm gonna get bored, but I mean, as long as she's satisfied. But then it's gonna get into her head that she can never make me come,
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to go into the next room.
bust.
And then come
and then
back.
it's gonna make her feel even worse because
Or just
every time I nut, just fucking.
come on her butt and then you come on her face or throw up in her face.
I mean, I could probably make that work because like.
I think I'm gonna vomit every time.
I think I'm gonna have to vomit every time.
I think that'll be fun. What if I was single and you had to vomit? Just, oh man, I think I'm just gonna go home and just leave. Or she's at your house, you just all over her, and then she goes home. Ain't no stain.
I was just gonna throw up in the garbage can or something. I don't know.
Why are you
what's wrong with
fucking
you.
loser? What's wrong with
All right.
you?
All right. Pick your poison. Pull all your fingernails out one by one.
Or remove one of your eyeballs with a spoon.
Shit.
I was looking. I found this
you like,
remove one of your eyeballs with a spoon. I was looking for a nasty, disgusting one to put it with so it could be a hard choice for us.
You know,
One by one.
you know those little fucking things in the corner of your finger that you have
Ooh,
sometimes
yeah.
and you try to pull that shit off
Yeah.
and how painful that is? I think I'm going with the eyeball.
You're going to go with the
I think I'm
eyeball?
going with the eyeball.
You're going to spoon out one of your
I think
eyeballs?
I'm going to have to spoon one of my eyeballs out.
Man, fuck. Man, you're sick, bro.
I can't go through that pain 10 times.
10 times. It's 20 times, player.
Fingernails.
Fingernails? Oh,
Fingernails.
okay. Yeah, 10 times.
And unless I could soak them for like 10 hours. No soaking.
No. Soak them for 10. That shit's coming out. Just
raw.
So you're gonna do your eyes?
I think
You're gonna do your eye.
I'm gonna do an eye. I think
eyeballs. Oh no, eyeballs.
Eyeballs, both of them.
Eyeballs. Eyeballs.
No, this is one of your eyeballs.
Oh, one. Oh yeah, remove one of your eyeballs. I said that at the beginning too, you asshole. Damn, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna have to go with that because I don't think I could muster up that.
You know, I'm gonna do the nails.
You gonna do the nails?
I'm gonna do the nails.
All right.
I think I'm gonna do the nails because they'll grow back eventually.
I mean, they will.
I can't see anymore. That's just me. Because they'll grow back. Yeah, it's gonna be painful.
Eventually, you're not gonna be able to grip anything though.
That's gonna be painful.
Because you're gonna rip off all 5, and then you're not gonna. It's gonna be so painful you can't grip anything to rip off the other.
Well,
5.
it won't. I don't know. Well, my nails, since I have a little nail and I don't like it all the way down to the finger, I could just grab and grip, and it'll suck. But I just saw your thumb right now, and it's just like you're gonna have to peel your shit up and then rip it off.
Yeah, I don't.
You're like, I'm taking out an eye. All right. Well, what would you guys do?
Yeah, let us know what you guys
tell your friends, family, because this shit is disgusting, Holmes.
Yeah. So, all right. Let us know what you guys think. If you guys saw the movie, let us know what you guys thought. Let us know if you guys agree with our thoughts on the movie and of Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Dr. Doom.
Yeah. And when you guys do watch this, when you guys see, or just when you guys do watch Dr. Doom, dumbass, Deadpool, like, what would you guys rate it? Leave it under our comments.
Yeah.
And just tell us what you guys rate it. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I give it a 10. He gives it a 7. Tell us what you guys think.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. We're going to end it here. Thank you guys for listening. Excuse me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we will catch you guys next week. All right. Bye.
Bye. Love yous.